Hi, I'm Christine from House of Smocking, and in this video I'd like to show you my new Smocking Dot Ruler. So this ruler can be used instead of your pleater or your iron-on dots. So it's ideal for lots of things, especially for white fabrics where the iron-on dots don't always wash out, and also for maybe the centre of a dress where you don't want to pleat across the whole length of the fabric, and try and get rid of those hard to remove pleater marks. So the ruler is clear plastic, and it has half space rows across and full space rows down, and then you've got half space rows across there as well as down. So how to use the ruler, I'll show you on the white fabric. So I'm using a water erasable pen, and I place my ruler and line it up with my fabric, and then mark off the dots that I want to use. So literally just putting the pen in each hole and marking off the dots. So if I do 2 rows, and that gives me the dots that are equivalent to full space on a smocking pleater. If I want a half space row, then I can line up the holes, the dots that I've got there that I've already made with the holes, and then I can go on to, in fact if I can move it up, and I'll line the holes up with that top row, and then I can make a half space row. Just mark the dots, and I'll do 2 rows. And there we have the half space rows. So half space, half a centimetre across and half a centimetre down, or half a centimetre across and 1 centimetre down. If you've got thicker fabric, then you can use the alternate holes. So if I make a dot every other hole, and I can still have my 1 centimetre spacing if I want. So for thicker fabric, I've got a much wider distance across. So I've got 1 centimetre across and 1 centimetre down. And if you want wider than that, then if I line up my row of dots there, and then pick not the first row, but the second row of the half space rows, I can either mark it really, really narrow, like that, or I can mark it, if I do another row like that. So that's every other dot I'm using, or every other hole should I say. And then we move that down, move our ruler, and we can go down to so then we get a really long distance from one row to the next. So you can use the ruler to mark out 6 full space rows, missing that middle half space rows, and then move the ruler up to mark out more rows. Or you can use a combination of holes to get whatever size dot you want, as long as it's a combination between half a space or a full space, so half a centimetre or 1 centimetre. So as you can imagine, the possibilities are endless with this ruler, but it does save an awful lot of panic if you're using white fabrics and you don't want to use iron-on dots, or you're using thicker fabrics and they won't go through the pleater, so you can use every other dot, or hole should I say, on your fabric. Different coloured pens you can use, so you should be able to use white pencils, crayons, whatever that's removable on your fabric. And there we have the Smocking Dot Ruler. I hope you like it. It is available on my website, houseofsmocking.co.uk. Thank you for watching.